How's it, fellow adventurers? It's Banyan here. After 4 years, I'm finally back staying in Solvang, California. Since it's been so many years, I'm really excited to see what things are new and what things I missed the last time I was here. We're gonna hang out around town, explore its history, and probably eat more Danishes than you can dream of. So what do you say? Let's see what kind of adventure we can get ourselves into. But to start off, I have to show you this awesome place we're staying at. This adorable town was founded 114 years ago in the year 1911 by Danish educators Benedict Nordentoft, Jens Gregersen, and Peter Hornsild. Coming from the Midwest, these three men were on a mission to find a perfect spot for a Danish-type folk school. After discovering this sunny field between the Santa Ynez and San Rafael mountain ranges, they knew it was just what they were looking for, having a good climate and farmland, as well as being a good water source. And also, can I just mention, it's stinking beautiful. In fact, the area was so right that it even served as the namesake for the town, with the Danish word Solvang meaning sunny field. The town's first settlers got hard at work farming the area's rich soil and constructing what would be the first buildings of Solvang. And awesomely, some of these buildings even remain today. So this building right here is actually one of the first buildings ever built in Solvang, and it originally served as a college, and there was also church services held here. But since 1963, it has been the Bit of Denmark restaurant. While this building served as the original site for the folk school, the type of school that Solvang's founders had always dreamed of would later come about in 1914. After maneuvering through some major obstacles and successfully avoiding financial failure, the town was looking toward growth, with almost all of its settlers giving money or their own hard work to this new school. And so, their hopes of a true folk school, a place for hands-on learning and community building, came true. Not only that, but another fitting name, Adadag, was given to the college, meaning tomorrow there is a new day. Unfortunately, in the 1970s, the college had to be demolished due to disrepair from lack of use, and now the location is used as the Adadag Village Retirement Community. However, here at the village is this amazing wind chime that you have to listen to. If you're anything like me, you have to smell every flower you see going down the street. It may surprise you, as it did me, but the very thing that this town is known for actually did not begin until 1927, with the development of the Bethania Lutheran Church being the first building in town styled after true traditional Danish design. Try saying that 5 times fast. Not only that, but the rest of town didn't hop on this new look until even later. I find it very interesting that this town did not always look this way with the unique architecture, but actually committed to going all Danish after the World War II era in the late 1940s to bring in tourists and revitalize the town. The one thing about Solvang that I've always thought is so amazing is how you really do feel like you're somewhere international. This does not feel like California at all. And I was actually reading that people from Denmark have come here and been very impressed by the designs of the buildings with their thatched roofs, cobblestone sidewalks, stained glass windows. So that really is cool that they really did make this look like an authentic Danish town. Whenever I go on trips like these, I always try to picture myself living here and imagine what life would be like if I lived here. And this allows me to take different ideas with me that I can use back at home. And let me just say, with amazing architecture like this, the ideas are abundant. That said, if I took everything from these beautiful places, there'd be no reason to travel. Here in Solvang, there are 6 different windmills, aside from a 7th one in Welton. But interestingly, only one of them ever actually functioned as a real windmill. This historic landmark was built in 1922 by one of the town of Solvang's original settlers, J.C. Wolf. The rest of the windmills actually came with the refurbished Danish designs of the late 40s and were mostly all built by Ferdinand Sorensen, who was inspired to bring these now icons of the town to Solvang after visiting Denmark himself. It does appear that there will be a 7th windmill coming to the town of Solvang soon. Seeing all of this new construction going on reminds me of an awesome tradition that I was reading about that goes on here. During construction, when it is time to raise the highest beam on the building, construction is paused, a wreath is raised, a blessing is offered, and then all of the construction workers are served beer and sausage, a well-deserved reward for all of their hard labor. There really are so many ways that the locals honor Danish culture here. Another tradition here carried over from Denmark is putting these storks on top of the roofs of buildings as a symbol of Danish culture. Nowadays, Solvang is one of the country's primary places to visit. And trust me, a visit here is well worth it. Walking through town, meeting its people, learning these stories, you really start to see how this place truly stands by the saying, Denmark lives in Solvang. Not just through its architectural beauty, but also with how its many folks continue to embrace and show love for their culture, making this little gem in the heart of California even more special. It looks like we closed the park down. I really had a great time hanging out in Solvang with you guys today, and I hope you did too. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a like and share it. And also make sure you hit that subscribe button for more Banyan's adventures. Cream cheese guava. My Danish dreams are coming true.